Hello, welcome to my new channel. This is Tough Love Tarot, where we shoot it straight, shoot it from the hip, no sugarcoating, no bullshit. I am a spiritual teacher, a psychic intuitive medium, and I am a teacher of homeschool and how to love yourself because I've walked that walk and now I'm going to talk that talk. We all need to level up, we all need to grow up, and we all need to own our own shit. I'm here to help you do that in the most compassionate but very forthcoming and honest way possible. This is not tarot for the faint of heart or the thin skinned. So if that is you, thank you for viewing me, but you can click off now. For the rest of you who are ready to stick around, this is the Great Awakening. And as I said, I am a spiritual teacher. So it's part of my mission and my job to help you learn how to have your self-worth, your self-love, and clear boundaries. In doing that, sometimes we have to realize where we are erring, where we are allowing things to happen. And that is what I will be looking into in the tarot readings that I do for you on this channel. Many people know me as Earthsong Lovecraft. They also know me as Kelly. I welcome you to call me Earthsong or Kelly. It doesn't matter. But I am here in service to you, to help you to learn from your mistakes. Mistakes aren't always a bad thing. It's not something you should feel guilty of. It's something that we all need to see in ourselves as that reflection in order to be able to improve and to grow. I hope to share that with you and give you the insight needed so that you can level up for this great awakening that we are in. Blessings and welcome to Tough Love Tarot. Hello, Taurus. This is your reading for February 2023. So before we get into the tarot, I feel like right now you're just truly enjoying your solitude. Maybe you like to just go sit outside by the fire and listen to music. Just be in nature and play music, daytime or nighttime. Walk near the water. You're just really submerged in yourself right now. And that's okay. That's okay. But I feel like it's time for you to come out of isolation, so to speak. Go with that ebb and flow. Allow some of the fog to lift, that heaviness in your mind where things just felt cloudy and blurry, and really use your vision to focus and be compassionate toward others and maybe see that they're more innocent in something than you were willing to accept before. That's what I'm getting. So we'll get into the cards. Tough Love Tarot for Taurus. Tough Love Tarot for Taurus Spirit. For those of you that are new to my style of tarot, since this is a new channel of mine, I take jumpers. I prefer jumpers. Okay. So this has something to do with family or some type of relationship that you walked away from, you cut ties with. Put an end to, severed all ties. Very strong in your conviction of who's right and who's wrong. But maybe that wasn't really the way you were seeing it was accurate, is what I'm picking up on. So I don't know who this is meant for, but there's been some type of very strong misunderstanding with someone in your past that you have severed ties with. And I feel like this is definitely family or some type of marriage relationship or something from your past, because this is the tree of life on the bottom of the deck. And you've got the Eight of Cups where you're walking away and your heart aches. So this is some type of loss or betrayal that affected you emotionally in your heart. So that tells me it's not business. It was pleasure. It was personal. And you're walking around with this chip on your shoulder, this hurt in your heart for looking at it one way. And this fog that's going to lift for you is going to help you to see it from a new perspective in February. And I feel like Spirit is saying for you to honor that and pay attention to that. And anytime you're feeling aggravated by it, just go play your music and be in nature again and just get grounded until you can process it and look at it again. You know, that's the best way to do it. But it's time to forgive. Acknowledge that harboring the resentments is what's blocking your flow of love and compassion. Learn to accept the things you can't change. But also learn to see the things that you could have done differently yourself. That's what I'm picking up. That's why it's called Tough Love Tarot. Yeah, this is about growth and real freedom and letting go of blame games. You got to take responsibility for your own shit, and you have to take responsibility for your own well-being, which means letting go of this animosity that you have felt against someone else, because it's not healthy for you, and it's stagnant to your soul growth to feel this way. So in order for you to expand your consciousness and your awareness and your compassion and your love, you have to be willing to let this stuff go and see it from a different perspective. I mean, that's what I teach people all the time. Stop worrying. Stop worrying so much about it, whatever it was. Let it go so that you can see it from a new perspective and heal from it. Yeah, this was definitely some type of relationship that you put a lot of effort into, or so you thought. And when it blew up and ended, you could only see the blame for others, not where you could have done differently. But yeah, the other person in your life certainly felt like you could have done differently as well. I feel like for some of you this was even a divorce. So I don't know who that's meant for, but look at things from a new view. Every camera has a different lens with a different view. Our eyes are our cameras. Try to see it through somebody else's eyes. Emotional loss. It was really an emotional loss to you. Probably long before the relationship was actually over. But it was because you were seeing things from a stubborn way. From a stubborn point of view. I don't want to say egotistical because you're not egotistical. But you are hard-headed. You are stubborn. When you think you're right, you don't want to budge. There's a reason that you're the sign of the bull. And when you feel like you're being hurt or betrayed, at that point, all you want is victory. So you may have even been the one to cut this off and be sharp with your tongue in breaking it off. And maybe you even regret that. Maybe this message is to tell you that in the month of February, you have to learn to let that go and forgive yourself. You can't change the past. You can go apologize to him if you want to, if that makes you feel better. Yeah, this has caused a lot of mental conflict for you. So for some of you, the mental conflict was because you just can't see past your stubbornness that you did anything wrong. And for others of you, it's that you are finally seeing yourself. You're seeing yourself and your role in it and realizing where you could have done something different. And maybe you're full of regret over that. And Spirit is saying to let that go. Forgive yourself. That's what it's about. Forgive yourself. Forgive them. This is real growth for you in the month of February. Real spiritual growth. The true meaning of spiritual growth. Learning to know thyself. And standing in that power proudly. Couldn't have got a better card. Absolutely. Because to me, the Taurus should stand as proud as the lion, even if it does belong to Leo. Yeah, for a lot of you, you're looking at your shadow self. You're looking inward. You're seeing yourself from a new perspective. You're seeing your dark side. You're seeing where you made your mistakes. You're seeing where you could have sacrificed something more in your own stubbornness. And maybe in your selfishness. I don't know. But I just don't feel like Tauruses are really that selfish and greedy. Maybe you were afraid to let someone in. So that's why you were so stubborn. Because you'd been hurt before. Maybe you're realizing now that this person really did love you. You shouldn't have been so sharp with your words and quick with your temper. Could be. Anyway, I see that you've been worried over it. You've had your fair share of mental conflict. So on the upside of this reading, I want you to walk away from this, realizing that you've come a long way. And you should give yourself kudos for even stopping to look at yourself. Because that's like a really hard step for anybody, it seems like. It's really hard for them to look at their own stuff and own their own shit. Blows my mind. Absolutely blows my mind. Because I'm always checking myself before I wreck myself. But not everybody's the same. So give yourself a pat on the back for this for sure. And walk in that proudness. Walk in that pride. Because this is huge leveling up for you, Taurus. And you're going to be blessed for it. You're going to be empowered. You're going to be healed. And then you're going to really be loved. What more can we want from life? Sounds like a pretty good month ahead for you. So until next time, be well, be blessed, in love and light. Peace.